All right, I don't have anything incredible to teach you here other than practice. I decided that I was going to draw some penguins, and one of the reasons was thinking about doing a little Christmas artwork, maybe to go on a greeting card or something like that. I don't have the whole plan, but I thought in order to do the greeting card or whatever I might do, wanted to do Christmas penguins. And in order to do Christmas penguins, need to know how to draw penguins. And seeing as how there's not a lot of them around the place where I live, I've never really like tried to draw penguins before. So I got online and I looked up penguins, and these were the first two that I saw, and I started drawing them. And what better way to learn how to draw anything than to draw it 50 times? So, what you are watching is me practicing and learning what penguins look like and sort of memorizing what penguins look like and committing their appearance to my visual vocabulary of things to draw. So, about 90% of the penguins that you're going to see me draw, I drew from looking at reference photos online. Penguins are extremely simple in shape and yet complex enough to make them kind of interesting. And they come in all different shapes and sizes, of course. You've got all different types of species of penguin and different locations for them. And so um, I just drew whatever came up on Google. And then occasionally I would try and draw some just from sort of memory, just sort of giving it a little bit of character or a little bit of twist of my own. I tried not to waste any sketchbook paper. I wanted to just fill a couple of pages. I also wanted to do 50 of them, and I had the hardest time making them small. You'll see I eventually kind of ended up doing a few small ones, but most of the time I would end up making them so large that I had to, just kind of draw them behind other penguins. Overall, it was kind of fun to get to know these little critters. I didn't learn any facts or anything like that. I probably should have, but I just drew, and that's always fun in and of itself. So, if you want to help me out, you can tell me what would make these penguins, excuse me, what would make these penguins Christmassy? Obviously, maybe toboggans and scarves that have Christmas decorations on them or Christmas icons or motifs. But what would you add to them to make them Christmassy other than those obvious things: toboggans, Santa hats, scarves, um, maybe a sweater? That's what I need to do. I need to put a Christmas sweater on one of them. How cute would that be? So this took me around about 4 hours, maybe, to draw all of these. Actually, I think no, I'm lying. The video footage that I'm using here was about 2 hours long, and I don't have video footage of drawing all of the penguins. So maybe it was maybe 3 hours. Like I said, the video footage was 2 hours, and then there were more penguins drawn. So maybe 3 hours to draw all of these. So drawing and making art is a huge commitment. You can't really just say, "Oh, I'm gonna whoop out some Christmas decorations today." It takes time, and you've got to put that time in. You can't waste all your time watching YouTube videos or TikTok or Instagram. You have to set aside some time every day. And if you're in school and you're taking an art class, there you are. You've got, a 60-minute block of time or 70-minute block of time or 45-minute block of time set aside for you by schools uh, so that you can draw if you're in that art class. Of course, whatever the art assignment is. But if you're going to be your own artist, if you're going to do your own thing, you need to set aside, at least an hour or two every day. And if you're going to do it full time, you're going to have to set aside, 9 hours a day, like an actual job, an actual career. Set aside 9 hours a day. And believe me, there's plenty to do in those 9 hours. If you are doing this, for a living, you have to not only draw and create product, but you also probably have to do your own advertising, your own um, uh, website, your own uh, product management, whether you're doing t shirts or stickers or illustrations for books or whatever it is that you're doing, you've got to set that time up and you've got to do those things. And so you're probably going to have to set aside at least 9 hours a day, 5 days a week, just like any other career, to get the things done that you need to get done. And if you're doing fine art, like if you are not doing stickers and t-shirts and all that sort of thing, if you're doing originals and selling originals, then you're probably going to have to set up at art shows, and you're going to have to set up in galleries and talk to galleries and um, all of that. And so you're going to need to spend time doing that. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm just rambling. Um, these were a lot of fun, and I'm thinking I'm going to find some way of making them Christmassy, probably a Christmas sweater. I think that'll be fun. And I'm going to create a Christmas card and maybe other products, maybe Christmas stickers or something like that. And they will probably be for sale on my Redbubble account. You can look in the description down below. And by the way, this is the lost footage. I thought that I did not get this videoed, but maybe I did get most of it videoed. In which case, it only took me about two and a half hours to do all of these little drawings. And I tried to squeeze little penguins into every little space. So, after I make stickers or greeting cards or whatever it is that I'm gonna do out of this, then I'm gonna come up with another object, another animal or person or place or thing to do another 50 of, and I'm just going to keep practicing and keep building up my visual vocabulary. I tell you what, if you want to, down in the comments below, let me know what you think that these penguins would look cute on, what kind of product you would like to see. Let me know what you think would make them nice and Christmassy. And then also in the comments, you can tell me what it is that you think I should do next. What would be the next cute little critter or thing that I should practice 50 of. But that's pretty much all I got. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, if you like this process, if you learned anything from it. Feel free to fill your sketchbook up with some penguins. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe, like, comment, read the description. That's all I got. I hope y'all are having a wonderful Christmas. It is December the 3rd right now as I'm doing this. And now it's your turn. Go make some art.